Happy Friday. You are doing it wrong. I just want to say you're doing it wrong because if you watch the video that this comment is under, you'll see exactly what Morgan is talking about. And it is a skill set that I want more Black women to be able to employ, right? It is this idea of social interaction as capital, right? We are great at socializing with ourselves. We're great at networking amongst ourselves. What I am challenging folks in the next 60, 90 days is to go out of their social circles and try to network just socially, not talking about business, not talking about what you need to do, not talking about what you're trying to do. Have those things ready and prepared for yourself when someone asks you, because they're going to ask you. But how are you prepared in terms of solidifying and expressing what your goals are in a way that is useful and skillful to be able to parlay that into something else? So there is another creator I saw on this app earlier today, and she was talking about how it's good to talk to strangers. Good to talk to strangers, not like, and she mentioned also not in a networking way, but just in a conversational way, because people trust people they can communicate with, that they can commiserate with, and that they can enjoy conversation with. I tell people all the time that if you have a good resume and you get an interview, 99.9% of the time, you're on a phone call, even just having a phone interview, they know you can do the job. Now, what they're looking for is whether they want to do the job with you, right? They're looking for a cultural fit. They're looking for someone who they can have a beer with, they can laugh with, they can be in the trenches with, because when you are dealing with multi-millions of dollars, programs, projects, deadlines, you want to be able to say that you're doing it with someone you actually like and enjoy. I think so much of what we're doing in our day-to-day lives and how we're doing the work, yes, we're doing our work with excellence. We're doing our work with integrity. We're doing our work with honesty. We're doing our work with intelligence. We are smart. We are capable. We are confident. But how are we at that social interaction piece? People want to know they can have lunch with you. People want to go to beer with you. And I think what we end up missing is that social interaction piece is what greases the wheels for us to be able to step up the ladder. And so when you think about, you know, folks in offices, they're like, oh, you never come out with us for drinks. Oh, you never go with us to dinner. You're never at such and such and so and so. And the reason being is because culturally we believe in church and state, right? We do not believe that we need to be friends with our coworkers and coworkers need to be friends. But there is a social capital and a social interaction that is how business gets done in so many cultural spaces that are different than our own. Something to think about. I hope that helps.